Hello Stampers. I posted the pieces for a mystery card using a new stamp set from the catalog, which is called Enjoy the Moment. And of course I love it. It's all kinds of pods and seeds and a great one for fall or any time of the year. I'm doing mine in browns, but somebody else has suggested doing greens, which would be really pretty also. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a unique fold, but also how the stamp set works. So let's get going. So first of all, I had you cut a background piece 5.5 by 6 1/4 and scored at 1 1/4. So you're just going to fold that over and you've got a little flap. Next, I had you make a flap piece of Designer Series paper, and I used the textured tile paper. And so I used the wood grain in this case. It would be beautiful in the grays also, but this one sort of spoke to me, so this is why I picked it. So all I'm going to do is add a little adhesive and add it to my card like this. Okay, so that much I have done. Then I had you cut another piece of Designer Series paper, 4.5 by 2.5 inches, and then a background, which is an under cardstock, 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do stamping right on the cardstock. Now with my first sample that I did it with clear embossing over the top, but you don't need to do that. So in this case, I'm just going to use art ink it up really well, and then I'm going to stamp this right near the middle. Hold it on long enough, and isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to stamp the words "Enjoy the Moment" that come from the stamp set right in the corner. Like that. Okay, now it's very pretty just by itself, and it could be monochromatic, but I'm going to add a little color to it in just a little while. I want to let that dry because this ink pad's mighty juicy, but I am going to put the backing piece on it because that's not going to hurt. So there, so far I have Enjoy the Moment, and I have this pod on there. Then I had you cut a 5 1/4 by 8 inch and then scored at 4 1/4. So all you do is fold that in half, so it's like a card, but a little minier card than you're normally used to. And on that one, I'm going to use crumb cake instead of early espresso, and I am going to stamp some pods all the way down the side of this piece. So just hold it, make sure you hold it on long enough so that you get the whole image. But it's pretty much just going to be a background, so I'm just going to keep reversing them and changing them around a little bit to add a little bit of interest to this. Now we don't want to go too far out because obviously then you'll see it past your past the little flap, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to set that one aside. Actually inside, then I took this one, which I think are from maybe a maple leaf, the little seed pods. In this case I put the little seed pods down the sides on both sides, so just stamp it around. Oops, missed that one. Now that one, I guess I can, oops, can't start over. Okay, I'll fix that up with a marker. That's why I have markers, I guess. Stamp, 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 and stamp, and stamp. Okay, so I made a cute little border there. A nice little place to put our words. So I'm going to close up the crumb cake because I'm done with it. I'm mainly just using that as a background. Pulling out my espresso again. And I'm going to add the words "Happy Birthday," and you don't have to do this, but I die cut a little piece so that I could place it where I wanted to. And again, I'm going to put the "Happy Birthday" on there in black or brown. I'm sorry, that's espresso. Whoops, we'll flip her over one more time. Take my time here. I think it's on there crooked. That might be why. Let's see. This is how you test it out. One of my customers actually showed me that. Nope, it's perfect, so it's just me. Okay, so we're just going to put that there. And then I'm going to take back what I said before. Then on this piece here, I'm going to put "Friendship is found in the simple things," and I'm just going to stick that on this piece right here. Okay. Finally, this is kind of, to me, this is way too plain. So I'm going to grab that pod again and the crumb cake again. And put the pod over this, because I think that'll make it look really pretty. These are very, very detailed stamps and really pretty. So there we go. Okay, and if I wanted to, I could even actually add a little bit of a pod here and a little bit of a pod there, just to really jazz it up a little bit. So there we go. So those are your components of your card. So to assemble your card, what you're going to do is you're going to take this happy birthday and attach it to this background piece. Like this. All right. And then I'm going to take this piece, and it's actually going to be the inside of the card. So it's a card within a card is pretty much what you're making here. So this is going to go in here like this. Okay, and then the card will open up like this, and then it'll open up like that. So even though I have that piece there, uh-oh, I think I did this wrong. Yep, okay, so this should actually go in here. The happy birthday should go on the inside. Alrighty, lost my mind there for a minute. Okay, and on the outside here, we're going to put, oh, wait a minute, nope, that's not right. Okay, going back to what I was doing before. I forgot we have to do the pot on there. So this is going to go here, but it's going to get tucked in quite a ways. Okay, like that. All right, because we're going to put the pot on top, and you're not going to see that when you're done. All right, so we've got this happy birthday. We've got friendship is found in the simple things, and thank goodness they provide erasers, or they have the dots so that you can get that off of your card. So anyway, we have that much done. Then what I want to do is I want to add some color to this just to jazz it up a little bit. So pretty much all you need to do is add a little bit of a color, and since I'm using that crumb cake on the inside, I don't think it hurts, and they said if you just follow their shadow lines, you don't even have to be an artist to know how to color this. So any place it's dark, I'm just going to add a little bit of crumb cake too. That's all you need to do. Okay, it just makes it a little bit prettier. You could take a blender too if you wanted to. But then pretty much I'm just going to put adhesive on one side. And I'm going to make sure that I cover up the happy birthday so we have two surprises on the inside. And voila. So your card's like that. Enjoy the moment. Happy birthday. Friendship is found in simple things. Pretty easy card, but adds a lot of interest. So you know the person that you give it to knows that they're very special. So stay safe. Good luck. Oops, and I forgot one thing. There are these wonderful little ladybugs that come with the dragonflies, and I put them on everything. So in this case, I think we're going to put a ladybug right up in here, walking up towards the pod. So doesn't that finish it off nicely? So anyway, stay safe, stay healthy. See you soon. Bye-bye.